It's 6:58. We'll start it in another 2 minutes of time. Elias sir, I request you to remind all grade 10 CMs to post a message in their WhatsApp group.
Okay.
That will be live in another 1 minute. Well, we will start the session now. Good evening, respected parents.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, respected parents, dear students, and esteemed faculty members. I'm Ambika Padmanabhan, Vice Principal. I have Mr. Samar Bose, Mr. Mohammad Ilyas, and Ms. Veena Sharma from the Admission Committee. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this important orientation session as we embark on a crucial transition. Your child's journey from grade 10 to grade 11. And this phase marks a significant milestone in every student's academic career, which will shape their future opportunities and career pathways. And I'm sure I also have students of grade 10 along with their parents. So how are you all preparing for your board examination? I hope you all have devised a steady schedule, revising regularly, solving past question papers. It's important that you balance your studies with short breaks and self-care. Today's session, we have carefully planned to help you and your parents navigate the crucial process of subject selection for grade 11. Why? Because choosing the right combination of subjects is a significant decision that can shape your higher education and career prospects. Can I have the next slide, please? So during this session, we will understand the scheme of study for grade 11, explore the subject combinations offered at Indian School Bausha, discuss the importance of sixth subject and how it serves as a backup, guide you on how to choose the right subjects based on your interest and future goals, address any doubts or concerns that you may have. So we want parents and students to actively participate, get your doubts clarified in today's session. At Indian School Bausha, we strongly believe that informed decisions lead to successful future. As mentioned earlier, choosing the right subject combination is a decision that will require careful thought, guidance, and planning. And today we are here to give you that guidance. Once again, a warm welcome to all parents. Let's begin this exciting journey together. So before we begin this session, I would like to launch a poll. I want parents, students who are attending this session to take up this poll. You have 3 different questions on the poll. First question is, I have explored different career options related to my subject choices. Ilyas sir, I hope the poll is visible on the screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I have 20 who have participated, 20 out of 77. (32, 33, 35). There are 77 participants in the meeting, out of which I expect everyone to participate. This is about your future, about your career. So, okay, I have 49. Few more to go. 57 out of 77. Good. Do it fast. I'm going to end the poll. Because I'm going to share the results to you. And you're going to watch the results. Okay. I've got 67 out of 80. Fine. I'll end the poll here. And I'll share the results. I'm sure you'll be able to view the results. Veena ma'am, you're able to view the results? So here
Yes, ma'am.
you see that for the first question, I have explored career options related to my subject choices. We have 33 participants who are agreeing to the statement. Good. And 2 are disagreeing to it. Okay, so it's good that you have joined the session. And for the second question, I have a clear understanding of the subjects that interest me the most. It's good to see, again, we have 38 students who are agreeing to it. We truly appreciate it. And I understand the importance of choosing a sixth subject as a backup or additional skill. We have 20 students who are neutral and 2 who are disagreeing to it. Now, today's session will be an eye-opener for you. Thank you for participating in the poll. So, as mentioned earlier, we have discussed what is the objective of having this orientation session and what are the various subject combinations that we will be offering at ISB. What is the need for the sixth subject? And with the help of a case study, we are going to highlight what is the need for opting for a sixth subject. And we'll be releasing the application form. So we will be briefing you about the date of submission, the mode of submission, and other required details. To move on to discuss about the scheme of study. Ilyasa, next slide, please.
Yes, ma'am.
So CBSE, they have around 7 major learning areas. They have prescribed 7 major learning areas where the first one will be a language one. And at Indian School Bausha, we opt for English as the core subject. So that will be for one language. Subject 2, we have one of the academic electives. We'll be briefing you about what are all the academic electives that we are offering at Indian School Bausha. Subject 3, 4, and 5 can be one from the academic, can be any one from the academic electives, or it can be one of the skill subjects. And then comes subject 6. Here also, we have the option of choosing one subject from the academic elective or from the skill subject. The other 3 subjects are for internal assessment, which are health and physical education, work experience, and general studies. Next slide, please. So at Indian School Bausha, we offer various academic electives. So these are the academic electives that we offer, which are economics, psychology, mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, physical education, painting, business studies, accountancy, informatic practices, computer science, entrepreneurship. Under skill subjects, we have marketing, food nutrition and dietetics, and artificial intelligence. Next slide, please. So this year we are introducing informatic practices. Points to note: a child cannot opt for business studies as well as for business administration. Only one can be chosen. And if the child is going for computer science, is opting for computer science, then they cannot opt for informatic practices or information technology. However, they are free to choose artificial intelligence. And similarly, mathematics and applied mathematics cannot be chosen together. So whatever subjects, the first 5 subjects will be considered as the main subjects, and the other one will be considered as an additional subject. So even in the mark sheet, the 6th subject will be mentioned as additional subject. Next slide, please. So here at Indian School Bausha, we don't call it a science stream, commerce stream, or humanities, because CBSE, as per the NEP policy, they suggest that there should not be demarcation like science stream or humanities or commerce. So here we will have a group ID to identify the subject combinations that we offer. To brief you about the various subject combinations that we are offering this year, I request Mr. Mohammad Ilyas, HOD Science, to take over from here.
Good evening, everyone. May I am audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Dear parents, welcome for the orientation. As ma'am mentioned, we are offering the various courses in Indian School Bausha, and we are not giving the name of the exact subject like as a stream. So, but we are going to tell which areas of, in their future they can going to obtain the career. Right. The first Indian School Bausha is offering the course is ISB 11.1. We are giving a code name as the ISB 11.1, which contain English, physics, chemistry, mathematics, and computer science. This is called pure computer science and mathematics stream, and where the students can have the opportunity of doing engineering and technology careers in the future, mainly doing the computer science engineering or artificial intelligence or other related computer science course as a 5th subject and core subject along with the mathematics, and rest courses physics and chemistry. What the advantages the student will have if they are selecting as a computer science as a subject, right? All of the students who are taking this main course as a computer science and mathematics, their aim should be go to engineering stream. And so basically that competitive exams like JEE, our abroad students, especially Oman and abroad Gulf students, they have a DASA quota scheme. And for that, we are already shared related one link will be there with the Saturday. It will be, there is a orientation also there. We can get what is DASA quota and how it will be work. But as per the DASA quota scheme, candidates who secured below 75% marks in chemistry, but secured very good marks in other subject and overall aggregate can have an option of choosing other departments as a replacement of chemistry. Basically, what we have to do, we have to enter the marks of math, physics, and chemistry. Then NIT colleges we can obtain in India. But sometimes what happens, chemistry is a subject, it is a difficult one. So some students will get less than 75%, but still physics and mathematics, they have a good percentage and overall percentage is 75. At the time, they can replace their chemistry subject with the computer science if they have an option as a subject in their main subject. For example, biology students, they cannot, or psychology or other subject, they have the 5th subject, they cannot use this facility. But if they have computer science, they can utilize. So as a computer science career also, as a computer science backup also, it will be helpful. So this is the first course what we are offering. Now, second, we are having the math and bio, that is for the both engineering and medical options which the students want to obtain. And then other is along with the pure biology with psychology or physical education as the option of the 5th subject. Right. Those who want to obtain the math, English, physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics, they can go for the engineering and medical both options. Those who want to go only medical option, they can select English, physics, chemistry, biology, and psychology, and physical education, any one of the subject. Right. Hope I'm clear till here, everyone. Right. We can take your questions later part of the session, but we can just explain all the courses what we are offering. Then if you have any concerns, you can raise the concern at the end of the session, right? Next, we can move to the commerce stream, right? This is purely based on the commerce students. That will be course number 4, that is ISB 11 4th. For this, especially for the students who want to write CA, CS, ICWA, business, marketing, management. This course contain English, accountancy, economics, business studies, and 5th subject they have various options: marketing, information practices, and physical education. And information practices is a replace of computer science. Why? Because information practices is little bit easy comparatively to the computer science, and students who are obtaining the commerce stream, they are already have the subjects, little difficult subjects, so they can have an option of information practices. And they can also choose the easy subject marketing and physical education also. So any one 5th subject they can choose, and they can select their course in the commerce. Now last, for the humanities, where students want to go in the psychology, student want to do in literature kind of courses, then they can go English, sociology, entrepreneurship, and marketing, information practices, physical education, and psychology. These are the combination. This is comparatively all the courses. It is the easiest course, and students can easily get the good marks. Those students have less percentage in their academic in grade 10, they can go for this course. Now, so these 6 courses we are offering in Indian School Voucher. 3 of them science background and 2 of them commerce background. Now, what the student has to do, we will share a form after this meeting today and tomorrow. They have to fill this, which contains their terminal examination, first pre-board examination and second pre-board examination, where out of 80 marks, how much the child got the marks in each examination. Based on the performance, we have given the criteria of what need to be done to select the science course, and what need to be they get for the commerce course, and what need to be done for the maths and biology courses. So various combinations we gave, and their criteria is mentioned in the form. So once you get the form, you can enter the marks. Physically, you need to submit. And then once your form submitted, based on that one, we can allot you the stream. And forms contain 2 options. First option, you can give whatever option you want. Second option, you can give as a, if in case of first option you will not get, then you can get the second option. So both the options you can fill what is your first preference and second preference kind of. So if you are unable to get the first preference due to your marks or due to various reasons, then we can consider your second preference. And one more thing I want to mention, the percentage of marks which we are mentioning there, if your marks aggregate of academics are not fulfilling that, then you can fill the form and apply for your course, whichever course you want. Later, in the second or third phase, which we are releasing the results, in that we can consider about the child. And if I go further, the most important part is the 6th subject. Before that, what is, as ma'am told, compulsory subject is English, and compulsory subjects of the internal evaluation are general studies, physical health education, and work education. These are the basic subjects which we have to do it out, and these are the compulsory subjects from the CBSE. Sixth subject is a very important subject. Why? I am going to explain you. These we have 3 options, as ma'am told: painting, artificial intelligence, food nutrition, and dietetics is having the three subjects as an option of 6 subject. Students can select. Easiest one is painting, which have 30 theory marks and 70 practical marks. Artificial intelligence is having the 50 and 50 marks for the theory, 50 marks for the practical. It is comparatively all this is little bit difficult, but students still, they can select those who don't have any computer option in their courses. For example, some children will select the without computer option, but still they want to do something in the computer, that they can select artificial intelligence as a 6th option, 6th subject. And food nutrition and dietetics is 60 marks is theory, and practical marks is 40. Right. However, as per the CBSE norms, 6th subject is not mandatory for everyone, but we are requesting, or we are suggesting the students to take the 6th subject. Those who got 85% above, if they did not take the 6th subject also, it will be okay. That will be no problem for them. But the students who got less than 85%, it is mandatory or must and should to take the 6th subject as a backup subject. If any one of the 5 subjects, if you get the less marks, or due to any reasons you are unable to clear the line, then at that time your sixth subject will be helpful for you. That case studies we can show, but still like 60 to 85% students, those who are having the marks, then they can go any one of the six subjects like painting, artificial intelligence, food nutrition and dietetics. But if the 60% marks, less than 60% marks are any student have, we are strictly, or we are telling in the form that they should not take AI, or we are suggesting they should not take AI and go for the painting. Painting is the easiest option where they can get the secure the maximum marks. How it will be helpful for us, right? This is the two case studies. One is grade 12 student and one is the grade 10 student, right? You can see the first case study. The student obtained English 94, Physics 76, Chemistry 83, Math 91, and Biology 93. So total overall score is 437 and overall percentage 87.4, where best five means main five subjects, four subjects has taken. But that student obtained painting as a sixth subject. So as per the CBSE rules, the lowest marks from these five subjects will be replaced by the painting marks, that is 96. As per this, physics is a 76 marks, which is replaced by painting, that is 96. Now total will be 457 and student got percentile as 91.4. Right. We can see one more case study from grade 10. Grade 10 English 97, Science 98, Math 99, Social Studies 95 and Malayalam 100. Here the two languages we have to take. One is English and Malayalam compulsory. Rest subjects like Science, Math, Social, whichever subject is low, that will be replaced by ICT. Here we can see the child is got 95 in Social Science. ICT, that subject is replaced by ICT by 98. So the total was previously 489. Now it is 97.8%. Now the total is 492. With that, student got 98.4. And this student is one of the topper of the Oman, top 3 topper of the Oman after this percentile. So it will help you. The sixth subject will always help you to improve your percentage and to improve your all percentage, as well as you are in any problem. If you are due to any reason you have not written one examination properly of the main subject, then it will work as a backup for you. Right. Hope I'm clear with this point. Then in Indian School Voucher, why to take the admission in the Indian School Voucher? We have extra support to the children, and this facility was not given in the last year, but this year we are starting this facility. We are from the beginning itself only, and we are starting the extra enrichment sessions for the student from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. Like the students who want to prepare JEE and NEET, and those students want to prepare IELTS for this examination and SAT for the commerce student, we are going to offer the classes from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. And dates we can inform later. Or once the admission process completed, we can inform the dates once the classes started, when the classes will be started. But this will help the child to ensure academically as well as competitive wise also. Both the things the child can do their work from the beginning. We have a sufficient staff and we have already experienced staff in the competitive examination. So which they will help the children to make for their competitive examination very much effective. Why grade 11 we have to give the training? Because grade 11 CBSE don't have any kind of examination. We have examination in the grade 12 only. So grade 11 students can prepare for the both examination, and in the JEE NEET examination, 60% of the examination questions come from the grade 11 and 40% of questions from the grade 12, where the students will get the support from the beginning. And if they do well they prepared grade 11 in grade 11 itself, then they don't have burden in the grade 12. Most of the students will start their preparation in grade 12. And at the time they have regular classes, and a part of regular work, they have to do the backup of grade 11 also, which will be difficult for them. If they train properly or if they plan properly, then this examination, this competitive examinations also they can crack. We have a record of getting ranks in our school, and that is very minimal because we are attending so many less students. Last time we have 3 JEE ranks and NEET 2 ranks. So in this year also we are expecting good results, and we will do that. We expecting this batch also will help to get the better results in the future. Right. Now my colleague Veena will continue from here to explain the points which are very important and what are the things you have to consider. I'm hand over to Veena ma'am. Veena ma'am, you can Please take care about.
Good evening to one and all. Thank you, Ilya sir, for explaining the subjects related to grade 11. Some of the major or some of the important points which has to be taken care while taking the provisional admission to grade 11. Provisional admission for grade 11 will be based on the exams conducted in the school on the year 24-25. Pre-board, 2 pre-boards and 1 terminal exam. As Ilya sir has told, related to the in the form, he has explained that 2 pre-boards examination and 1 terminal examination will be, the marks will be taken for these 2 exams. Next, related to the subjects, 10 students opting for 1 subject will be considered for giving the, will be offered for the subject. Next, in case of mathematics, opting for the mathematics, the students should have opted for standard mathematics instead of basic mathematics. Related to grade 11 classes, the new academic year will be starting from 6th of April 2025. So next slide, please. The students who has opted the subjects in grade 11 has to continue with the subjects in grade 12 also. Related to the subjects change, if the students need to change the subject, it has to be intimated in 15 days after the classes has started. Next, in case of child, if he or she is not meeting the minimum requirement for the admission will be based on his or her performance on the board examination after declaring the results of CBSE grade 10 board results. First of all, in case of the grade 11 provisional admission, the eligible students will be published. The list for the eligible students will be published on 19th of March. And to confirm the admission, the fee payment should be done within 3 days after the release of the list. Next slide, sir. For further queries or further questions, you may contact the admission team, Sama sir, Ilya sir, Chitra ma'am, and me, myself, Veena. Thank you so much for joining. If any queries are there, you may ask.
Dear parents, the forum is open now. In case you have any questions, you may pose your queries to our team.
Good evening,
Parents, you
madam.
can use the chat box also. For that, you can write a message, we can check and we can give answer for that. If you are unable to talk, you can use the chat box also. You can write.
Kindly ask one by one, please. It's a humble request.
Yes, sir. Someone had a query. They are unmuted and they were ready to ask.
The student who want to engineering is biology need to be taken mandatory.
Yes, Dhrumi.
The student.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Yes.
Yes, Dhrumi. We have released the report cards today on the parent portal. So you can access the results using the parent portal. The consolidated report card is available.
Yes, they can collect with the class teachers also. From Sunday, if they want to collect, they can collect from the class teachers also. And moreover, the student who want to only engineering is biology need to be taken mandatory. No, it is not needed. Biology is not mandatory. The student can opt in math, physics, chemistry. These are the 3 compulsory subjects. And then he can take the computer science as a subject. Can we opt in for the commerce subject with math in the grade 11? No, we don't have that option of obtaining the math and commerce, because we required a minimum 10 students to complete a subject, and that combination we don't have. Do all Indian schools have a common admission process, or do we have apply separately? We have to apply separately to all the schools. Every school have their own admission process, own combination of subjects. This is our combination of subject, and you have to apply as per our combination, whichever combination you want, and then we can look into it and we can release, we can give the admission based on that one. What is the minimum percentage of required to select ISB first stream? That is mentioned in the form. Once we release the form, you can check in the form, and according to that, you move on. What do you mean? Yes, percentage is required because we have separate percentages for the math stream, science stream, math and bio stream, as well as the commerce stream. So that criteria need to be fulfilled. If any case of the criteria is not completed, our child is short of some marks with that one, then we can look into his academic background and we are waiting for the result. Then based on that, we will allotted the stream, whatever stream he want. What 5 subjects should commerce student choose? That will be 5 subjects: English and business studies,
Accountancy.
accountancy.
English is compulsory for everyone. English core, accountancy, economics, business studies, and then you have the option of choosing informatic practices and physical education.
What is the minimum percentage of commerce? That is also mentioned in the form. Once form released, you can check the form and you can get all the important. This is meeting to explain you about what are the streams, what combination you can select, and what kind of 6 subject you can obtain, 5th subject you can obtain, what will help you, and what the school is going to provide you. Regarding that, this meeting is there. Percentage of each subject will be mentioned as per the form, and each child can go through that one. We mentioned the percentage. It is not looks that some students will not take it in a positive way, or it should be. So
Sir,
better
I
it
would
will
like
be.
to add some information here. Dear
Yes,
parents,
ma'am.
after this session, we will be releasing the admission form where you will have all details regarding the subject combinations that we offer. What is the eligibility criteria? That is the minimum percentage that is required to enter to opt for a particular subject combination. So you can go through it. And I would answer the next question also, like if students, what happens to students who do not meet the requirement? We will be, as ma'am said in points to note, we will be releasing the first list of students who have opted. So in the admission form, you will have first choice and second choice. So based on the eligibility, we will be allotting them the stream. The subject combination. So
Yeah.
that is what.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, you
Can we
can
get some
continue.
Good evening.
Next question.
Sorry to cut you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Ma'am, I wanted to know is like now it's a provisional this right provisional admission right now till the boards come in. Now, in case the terminal end exam and the first two pre-boards, they are not good for any student. I'm just giving a general this question, and the child takes a particular combination and the child meets the combination and the because the classes have started on the 4th of April, like 6th of April. But if the marks improve and the child is a different, the child's marks improve in the boards, what happens then?
Ma'am, this is where you have to be, little mindful. So when you give your first choice only, you have to opt for the subjects that the child wants. Okay, that the
Okay.
subject combination that he wants. The second choice, based on the eligibility, you can give. So obviously, we will look at the eligibility and allot him the subject combination. If in case he gets more marks in the board examination, then we will come back to his first choice. If he meets up the criteria, then we may consider his allotment.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. Can you combine social and science subjects? No, we don't have that combination of social and science. We have particularly about what we mentioned, those streams we have, because too many combinations we have to adjust all the other things. So the child can obtain pure streams, whichever stream he want to go. We still did not get the marks
1
of
minute,
social.
sir. I would
Marks
like
is
to add
given.
one more point. Yes, sir. One more point is that it may not be possible. They can have options in the 5th subject. 5th subject, we have various combination like psychology, informatic practices. So that may be considered.
As well, 6th subject also. 5th and
Yes, sir.
6th subject, they can both
They will
social
have
studies related or science related subjects they can take if they take the one stream.
Mhm.
Right. The second pre-board marks are given. The child might not be get communicate with the class teacher. You will get it out. How can we get the syllabus of additional subject? This is to take a decision which subjects to be choose. It is there in the portal of CBSE, and subject code is mentioned already. If you want, you can communicate with the team and subject code will be given. With that subject code, you can get the portions. Moreover, if you want to select the portions, which will also be, we can share personally if you message any one of the admission team.
Yes, sir. I would like to add would like to throw some more light on this point. Now, say for
Yes,
example, a child is opting for biology. Okay, so which means that without mathematics, they are opting for biology without mathematics. So that is a clear indication that the child is inclined towards medical field or something related to the science field. So in that case, the child can go for psychology, because if they are going to join MBBS also, that psychology is going to help them out. So as a skill subject, they can go for food nutrition and dietetics, so that will also be helpful to them. So when you choose the subject combination, what you need to choose as a sixth subject, okay, you have to think about your career option, what you are going to opt for, what is that you're aspiring for. So keep that in mind and choose a subject. So in our points to note, we had mentioned that a child who's not performing academically at a higher end, then they can choose painting, because the important advantage of going for painting is 70 marks will be for practical. So the passing percentage will be more. So you will have to keep your academic performance in mind, your career aspiration in mind, the university requirements in mind when you choose the subject combination. I hope I was clear. So we can move on to the
Yes.
next question, sir.
Right. Is Hindi mandatory to counted in the board result, or can we change with ICT? No. Two subjects is compulsory, that is languages, that is English and second language. These are the compulsory subject. And rest four, we can take the best three. Right? Rest four means maths, science, social studies, and ICT. In that, we can take the best three, but languages are mandatory. Right. Next question.
No, I think we.
If one exam was skipped in the pre-board too, how it will be in the form that particular subject? You mentioned there, we can check what possibility will be there, and we can check accordingly other subjects are average, whatever best possible way we can do it out for that. In case of student has not scored well, but he or she gets good marks in board, then how the things will be? As ma'am told just now, you have to be selective for the first stream, and you have to mention that what is the interest of the child as a first stream. Then you can wait for the results. If the child first examination means first stream not selected, if the child perform well, then you will get it out. And that too depend on the situation, and that too depend on at the time of availability of the seats in that stream. We cannot assure that one surely, but there is a chances are there. Can a student move to another stream if he gets better marks in the board examination? Yes, but other stream also should have the same number of seats. For example, we have a limited number of seats. If the seats is available, if the child can up to the criteria, marks will be at the board examination level of the criteria of that subject, then surely he will get it all. If the seats are available, right? What is the minimum criteria for the commerce? Yes, it is mentioned in the form as we are telling. You can go through the form. You can come to know what is the minimum. There was no report card in the parent portal
The next
yesterday.
question is regarding the report card, sir. Yes, report card was released today afternoon, sir. So you can check on the parents portal. Probably the report cards could be blocked if there was a fee default. So otherwise, the parent should be able to view the report card.
Right.
So what are the numbers of seats available for each stream they are asking, sir?
Number of seats. Yeah, we mentioned each criteria, each section we have 40, but science and means bio and math combination is 40, commerce is 40, humanities is 40, and pure mathematics is 40. So each section we have 40. And moreover, after that, we have to think and take a decision. But right now we have 40 seats available. Can we pursue law with the humanities? Yes, you can pursue, but that subject need to be there in the humanities. That subject, if it is there, then you can pursue the law in the humanities. How many seats you have for the each stream? 40 seats we have in the each stream. And maybe in the future we can get depend on the admission. If 40 filled, then we can think about the others. But it is not any surety will be there. But right now it is 40. For the allotment of group, will the marks be selected from one exam alone or the best of each subject from the 3 examination? Basically, we have a criteria where maths and science will be give more importance, and overall also will be considered. So if you go to the form, you can check it out, and all the examination we will take consideration. No one exam we can take, all the examination we can see it out. Hope we will get the recording session of this meeting. Yes, you will get the recording session.
It will be uploaded on YouTube channel. So we will share the link with the parents.
As you mentioned that you need at least 10 students offer the math with commerce. So if you get this 10 students, will you offer this combination? with this conditional option available on the admission form. Math combination right now we don't have. And that 10 seats for the other subjects like PE, psychology, and other fifth subject, whatever we mentioned. For that, it is not for the mathematics. Mathematics, we have pure mathematics. If a child want to obtain pure mathematics, he can obtain pure commerce also, he can obtain math and commerce combination. Right now, we don't have. Sir, can we pursue law with the humanities? Yes, you can pursue. Does ISB offer for the French as a second language in grade 11? No, no second language. Languages are there as per the CBSE rule, but we have elective subjects instead of the language. We have only one language, that is the English core. Rest all the languages, we as the Indian school voucher or no other school in Oman, they are offering as a languages as a second one. Ma'am, you are muted.
So next question for the 11th, every stream there is only one section.
Yes, we have every stream, we have only one session. What is the number of seats for each group? That is 40. And what are the number of seats available for each stream? That is 40. Sir, will they choose the highest marks on the pre-board 1 and 2 as a and terminal? No, overall aggregate also will be considered, and subject specific also, specification also will be considered. Everything about the marks, about the criteria of the examination, about the selection of stream was mentioned in the form clearly. Once you go through the form, you come to know. Then if you have any doubts after that also, you can communicate with the admission team. We gave the contact details in the and mail IDs also in that one. Then you can contact them and you can get the detail. Personal information, you can get it out. Sir, how to find out the report card on the portal? Parent portal, it is there. If not, you can check with the class teachers from Sunday. Then they can give you a copy of, or you can take the physical copy of that.
Sir, they must be having username and password. Every parent gets that access. If they don't have, they can write an email to the IT team, it@isboman.com. They will provide with the access.
Okay. So 11th, every stream, there is only one section. Yes. One section for the pure subjects like pure mathematics and computer science and pure commerce and science and math combination and humanities. All we have one section each. How to access the parent portal? You have, as ma'am told, you have ID and password. With that, you can. Good. What options do kids have after 12th in Oman? They can take the graduation. Medical also, they have an option. And they can take the graduation courses, various combination with the technical courses. They can go to the Oman universities. They can check that in that portal. They can get the criteria. As we have some students selected from our school also, those who want to live in Oman also. Graduation, they have an option. Medical, they have an option. In Salalah, they have a big hospital, medical college also. If that criteria they can fulfill, they can get it out. We can't see the report cards and fee was paid timely. Okay, ma'am, it will be uploaded.
Report
Sir,
cards,
it
we
will
will
be
check.
uploaded.
Check with the IT team. They have confirmed, like they have released the report cards. If there are any issues, we will check and get back to you.
Yes.
By today,
Is there
the
any
report
possibility to
is
have?
available on their report.
Yes, more than our criteria. If more applications are there, we can think about the more classes or more combination. The
So
report
what is the
card.
cutoff for the submitting the application, as we don't have the report card yet?
No, that is form they have to fill first. Then after that, they have to attach the report card. Form automatically from the report card, they'll get the marks. And should we already distributed the paper, student have know the marks. And but in the form of report card they want, they can collect with the class teacher.
Yes, sir, here I would like to mention something. Dear parents, will be issuing the admit cards for students. We'll be informing you about the date of issue. So once children come to get the admit cards, they can get their report cards, hard copy of the report cards. So before that, if you want to check the marks, it will be available on ETH. So we will be giving you a confirmation whether they are available. So wait for further information from our end.
Right. What is the cutoff submitting for the application? As we mentioned, ma'am, Professor, that is already we mentioned. Pre-board to IT no was not given. As per our communication with the teacher, it is given. But if it is not, then we can check and we can let you know. You can check one more time about the pre-board to.
The cutoff date, I think the parent is asking about the cutoff date. So we
No,
can
what
tell.
is the cutoff? Submitting the application. Okay, submission of the application you can submit by next week, ma'am. You can guide on this one. When it will be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maximum next week they can submit it.
The report card will be available tonight, sir. Already they confirmed that they will be releasing it in the afternoon. So once the IT team confirms, we'll post a message to all the parents. And then by next week, we can have the application form cutoff date.
Any tentative date for the admit cards, ma'am? Sunday you can check it out. Latest by Sunday you can check with the class teachers. If any here and there issues will be there, they will give you by Sunday. You can check with them. As they have
tentative
the
date- Sorry, sir.
consolidated sheet already they have. If you want, you can ask with the child performance also. You can ask because you need to enter all the marks, and they have all the marks are they have. They can guide you how you have to fulfill that one. Or admit card, admin card dates Sunday and Monday. Sunday and Monday they can come and collect. Yes, ma'am. Right. Any more queries are there? Any parents have any queries? I think we addressed all the issues.
Yes.
And
So I think we were able to address almost all the queries. So thank you. So let's move on to the next segment. So thank you, dear parents. Thank you very much for joining. As we come to the close, I extend my sincere gratitude to the School Management Committee for their unwavering support and visionary leadership in ensuring that every academic initiative at Indian School Bowsher is well structured and student-centric. And a special thanks to our respected principal, Mr. P. Prabhakaran, for his inspiring leadership and commitment to academic excellence, and to the faculty from the admission committee, Mr. Mohammad Ilyas, HOD Science, Ms. Veena Sharma, and Mr. Samar Bose. Thank you for all your efforts. And dear parents, thank you for your trust and partnership in your child's educational journey, because it is your involvement that is the key to their success, and we deeply appreciate your presence. And finally, to all our students, this session was intended for you. And we really hope that we were able to clarify your doubts, giving you a clearer direction for your transition to grade 11. Remember, we are always here to support you in making the right choices. And keep preparing for your board examination. All the very best. And with this, I also extend my sincere thanks to everyone who have contributed to the success of today's program. Thank you and good evening. Thank you.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.